Hello guys, welcome back with to the gameplay of Scarlet Fragments of the Past. I'm Joey's18, yay! So yeah, there's no face cam again today because my face cam just isn't functioning anymore for some reasons. I don't know, maybe I'm just not good at taking care of things. And yeah, so aside from the fact that my webcam isn't working, like I can use my phone, but never mind. Okay, so let's continue. The sun has risen. In fact, it's already afternoon. During a break from the ceremonial preparations, I walked to a small hill outside the village. From here, I can't hear all the war preparations happening in town. This is where the people from the village are laid to rest after they pass away. Oh, that's kind of sad. Like a local graveyard or some sort. We've called this place our family plot for many generations. Wait, okay. From here, we pray that the souls of the dead become guardians of the sword in our village. It's been our custom from the ancient times. This is also where the bodies of the former princes are laid to rest. That means her mother must have been buried here as well. Poor thing, I wanna pat her head, hug her, telling her that it's okay. She looks so sad. And also, the body of the soldier who died during battle against the Void was buried here just a moment ago. He was a young man who lost his parents early in his life. I can still picture his face. He really looked up to Akifusa. Like his hero, he too wanted to bravely protect Princess Tamayori. I remember when I talked to him, there was a sparkle in his eyes. Ah, she looks so sad. I cannot with this. Shiki. Like I always felt so bad whenever she looks sad like this, and she always looks like that. She's going to blame herself for whatever happened to any of the characters of this game. And then he lost his life in battle. Life is too easily taken from us. That's life for you. I placed some flowers in front of the gravestone etched with his name. If I had just told them not to go back to battle under any circumstances after they had already made their escape. Oh no, don't blame yourself, honey. Or maybe if I had just stayed there with them. Perhaps you wouldn't have had to die. No, it's not your fault. Come now. No matter what I do, I can't shake that thought off my mind.
でかい戦の前だったのに、随分とまあ感傷的なんだな。
Oh my gosh, here comes my second bias in this game. When I turn to face the voice, I see that it's Kodonomae. Hello, handsome. Oh, it's you, Kodonomae. What business brings you here? She looks so wary. He just looks at the stone in front of us without responding.
明後日の戦いが終われば、もっと弔わなきゃいけなくなる。いや、供養する人間さえ残らねえかもな。
Oh my god. But he is right in one way or another. Like, he doesn't want to, give her false hope. I think trying to make her see that oh no, that people will die. That's just how it is in war. What else? Kodonomae, don't be so...
冗談だと思ってんのか？そりゃあいにくだな。全滅する可能性の方が高えよ。
He didn't beat around the bush. He's being very forward. Do you think it'll be that bad?
ああ、厳しいだろうよ。仮にこの土地を守りきれたとしても、相当な数が死ぬだろうな。
Dang. He doesn't beating around the bush. I feel like a huge weight has just been dropped onto my shoulders. If worse comes to worse, the people can flee.
それは難しいって、本当は分かってんだろ。
After a short silence, I timidly nod my head. I think I'm just going to make this like 30 minutes. I don't want to make this too long. This year is especially cold. A deep layer of snow covers the ground. It takes everyone's best efforts just to get by day to day here. The majority of villagers here till the fields for a living. If they were to be suddenly separated from the land they know well, many probably wouldn't make it through the winter. Most of them probably will not.
最後の忠告だ。
What last warning? I lift my head and listen.
剣の封印を解いてうつろを殺せ。そして鬼と戦うんだ。
He still hasn't give up on it. Oh well, I think he's pretty desperate. Isn't that kind of suspicious?
姫さんと貴風の民のことを考えれば、そうするのが一番いい。でなけりゃ、最悪の展開を覚悟しろ。
What he says is harsh, but it's also easy to imagine that it may be the truth. You're not actually considering it, are you? I feel uncertain. It's like feeling I want to run away, but there's no place for me to go. Probably because she has dedicated her life to seal that sword. My judgment could lead to the deaths of many people. So many people that I've shared my whole life with will die. You might be right, but even I can hear my voice trembling. She isn't sure of herself. You might be right, but the sword must be protected. It is said that releasing the sword will lead to the end of the world. No matter what happens, even if we die and our bloodlines cease to exist, we must not ever release the sword from its seal. She looks so determined. Yes, girl, be strong. That is our fate. No. Like, I like it that she's strong-willed somehow, but for some reason, like she also always think that she's stuck or fated to lead this life. I somehow wanted her to be more, free.
わかったよ。我々の宿命だっつうのはもうわかった。
And Kodonomae seems like the type who doesn't really want to be, ordered around or like only stuck with what's in store for them, what's in store for him, or giving up to fate and all that. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Then, with a surprisingly serious look on his face, Kodonomae looks me in the eye.
姫さんはどう思ってるんだ？このまま剣を守って死ぬのか？ うつろを倒しても鬼が控えてる。遅かれ早かれこのままじゃ死ぬ。それが分かってんのか？この世が終わるかもしれないなんてあやふやなもんのためにあんたは死ねんのか？
He's got a point. Well, okay, so if I were to go with my own opinions and my own, and like my own preference for Shiki herself, like I wouldn't choose the first option because personally I want Shiki to be, more free to do whatever she likes. I don't want her to be stuck with the fate of being Princess Tamayori because you'll see as we goes on, we oh my gosh, I don't even want to explain this right now because it's kind of sad for me, at least it's sad and it's going to be a spoiler, but since we're going with Gentoka's route, yeah, we're choosing the first option. It's my fate. No, I want to fight this. I want to, fight or decline or whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want her to just given up to her fate. Like, I want her to at least question it. But yeah, we're going down this way.
そうか。そういう便利な言葉で考えるのをやめちまってんのか。
Sorry.
ああ、姫さんの人生だ。口うるさく言う気はねえが、そのままじゃいずれ後悔すると思うぜ。
Yeah, this is one of the reason why I like Kodonomae's fruit because he at least want her to think about it truly. Like he literally asked, like, is this really how you want your life to be? Just stuck in the fate of guarding the sword and believing some vague prophecy? I like this man a lot. Like, you have no idea. I love Gentoka a lot too, but some of the options in his route really contradicting with what I feel I want to what I feel about Shiki. But that's okay. Even I understand it has some depth into it. Okay, I talk too much. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even think you guys understand what I'm saying because I'm just blabbering around. Let's continue. Unable to respond, all I can do is hang my head in shame. Poor thing. I think he might be right about everything.
姫さんを見てて思ったことがあるんだが、まあ、明日死ぬかもしれない状況だ。せっかくだから言わせてもらう。姫さんは玉百合姫って役目に誇りを持ってるってわけじゃなさそうだな。
Who would? To be honest, who would? I mean, well, I know it's kind of like an honor to be a Princess Tamayori because they are well respected, but being tied to the fate to guarding the sword for the rest of your life is just sad. What do you...
隠す必要はねえよ。玉百合姫という名を出す時のお前はどっか辛そうだ。
Oh my gosh. Don't do this to me. I'm on my way to Gentoka's route. Don't do this. Really. Let me have my moment with Gentoka. That's not... Kodonomae gives up.
俺には俺の目的がある。この戦で死ぬかもしれねえと言ってはきたが、俺は姫さんに死なれちゃ困るんでな。
He is so sweet, and we've just met last night.
安心しろ。俺が守ってやる。
Oh, sir, thank you. He says this, looking straight at
それ
me.
に、姫さんの戦い方は死を早めるだけだ。さっきの力試しも降参すべきところを向かってきたりな。
She's too reckless, is that what you mean?
己を顧みない戦い。姫さんのそれは強みでもあり、弱みでもある。
Ah, this. He's probably right. I think it's because she thinks that she didn't deserve to live, so she doesn't care if she were to die in battle. My life is only here to keep the sword sealed away, see? It has no other value. Don't say that, oh my child. I want to hug you so bad. Still.
だからよ。その弱みになる部分は、できるだけ俺が補ってやる。一時は英雄とまで言われたんだ。背中を預けるにはもったいねえほどの男だぜ。
Yes, I will allow you. Please protect me, hug me, let me lean on your huge back. Let me marry you. Oh my gosh, my heart. He flashes me a smile. He looks so gallant. I know, right? Of course. Thank you. For all he's doing for us and the sword, I give him a deep bow of respect. Hell yeah, we're going to war. At the same time, we're not heading there yet. At the same time, there's a woman listening carefully to the faint sound of water. Oh, who is this? This woman, far away from Kifu, sighs as she thinks. The demon, as it's called on earth, has begun to amass its power. It is already beyond the control of man or God. The existence of this monster is best explained as a symbolization of fate and destiny. It is to bring about the end times for the world of the living.
これで終焉は避けられまい。お前は中津国を失敗だと判断するか。高見ムスヒ。
Ooh, pretty sexy lady, she says to herself wearily. It's true that the earth is brimming over with sorrow and evil. Where did it all go wrong? I guess everything about it had been wrong. This world was one big mistake right from its creation.
自らの罪のために終わりを迎えるか。これがこの世界の運命だったということだな。
Seriously? Nothing ever stays the same. The cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Their world is no exception. It is the thread that binds all things together. She takes a deep breath. All the things that will have to be done once the earth ceases to exist run through her head. Okay, who was that? I wonder. The following day, Gifu Shrine is more active than it's ever been. The storehouse has been open to the public and we're treating everyone with breakfast. Of course, there are not enough workers from the shrine to take care of everyone, so some women from the village have assembled to lend us a hand. Tomonori, has everyone been brought to the shrine?
現在、帳簿と照らし合わせて確認しています。が、おそらく全員避難し終えているかと。
I hand him a letter. I drafted this letter for Lord Minamoto, the ruler of the Shinano province last night. If the worst happens, lead the people to Shinano province and seek protection from their government.
受け入れていただけるでしょうか。
We've had a good relationship with them for a very long time. We've come to rely on each other. I expect they'll help us. Tomonori, if something happens to me, I'm counting on you. His expression seems meek as he bows to me.
万一のことなんてありえません。姫様が死ぬなんてことは。
Oh, so reliable. Akifusa chimes in. He has a do-or-die expressions on his face. No, of course I won't. I don't plan on it either, but you have to be ready for all possibilities. Right, there are so many lives counting on me. I have no time to think only about my situation. Anyway, please stick to the plan, Tomonori.
あ
I really liked Tomonori's voice. Akifusa looks toward us with peculiar expression.
何かあるのですか？
It's time for the Mitama Shizume ritual. Oh no, this ritual again. I hate it.
御霊沈め。つい先日行ったばかりではないですか。
Yes, but these are special circumstances. If I die, the seal on the sword will become so weak that it could be released anytime. In the case of my death, I've had Tomonori choose the successor of Princess Tamayori from a relative of the Ugaya family. Even so, passing on the task of Princess Tamayori without performing the inheritance ritual puts the seal in danger. So, at least until then, I need to do all I can to maintain and increase the power on the seal. Maybe it's just for my own peace of mind, but it's better than doing nothing.
しかし、御霊沈めはご自分の魂を削って煮えとするもの。お体が。
聞き分けろ秋房。姫は玉頼姫というお役目を負っている。それから逃げることはできないんだ。
My heart breaks for her. He hangs his head for a brief moment, but lifts it up again.
わかりました。姫様のお覚悟、ご立派でございます。ならば、改めて言わせてください。
Akifusa raises his head and looks directly at me. His gaze does not flinch. He is neither scared nor anxious.
あなたは死にません。いや、死なせない。俺も、気風の兵も、このような時のために日々鍛錬を積んできました。昨日は見たこともない怪物の姿に驚き、遅れを取りましたが、今は違う。必ずや気風を。
That's so reassuring. Thanks.
民を、剣を、そして姫様、あなたを、必ずや守りきってみせます。
He looks so cool for once. He usually looks so cute like a puppy. I note deeply in gratitude. That's right. I'm not the only one protecting something. This village, the sword, we of the Kibu village are all protecting them together. I must never forget that. Let us fight as one. Akifusa's watchful eyes and Tomonori's silent obedience. While feeling a depth of gratitude toward these two men, I make my way toward the location of the enshrined sword. Are we going to watch the scene again? It breaks my heart every time. I hate this. As usual, the atmosphere in the room is gloomy and unpleasant. With Tomonori positioned in the corner, I face the sword. Bound and hanging in the air, the closer I get to it, the greater the amount of strange energy it releases. The solid representation of the end of the world. The desire of the demon and the inviter of shadows. The one and only blade. Thanks to this thing, a large-scale battle is inevitable. Much blood will be spilled over it. It seems to be bringing on the battle in an attempt to quench its bloodlust. It has enormous power, tainted with the hatred and anger of the world. Oh my gosh, read my English. Sword. I mutter unintentionally. The generations of princesses, my mother, my own, is our blood not enough for you? Naturally, it doesn't respond. He is angry. The sword, full of dark power, just waits silently for its sacrifice. In front of me stands the representation of my fate. I quiet the rage, regret, and feeling of helplessness in my heart, and recover inner tranquility. I softly close my eyes and begin chanting the prayer of appeasement. The next thing I see when I open my eyes in my room, oh, she's already in her room. Did she faint it? Why am I here? The light of the early evening filters into my room. The hustle and bustle of all those preparing for battle can be faintly heard. I see. I can't remember anything after the end of the ritual. I must have been brought here somehow while I was unconscious. I feel heavy and exhausted. I'm sure it's an after effects of the ritual. But in the meantime, my senses are unusually keen. I wait for tomorrow night's battle. Casualties will be unavoidable. People will die. Rivers of blood will flow. The people of Kifu have always survived by relying on each other. I grew under their warm care and guidance as well. That's why the thought of even a single soul being lost is unbearable. It's too painful. My head spins just thinking about it. It's too much. How can I? How much can be expected of me in a time like this? As those words are about to escape my mouth, I shake my head. I am the leader of this village. If the people hear their leader sound so weak, fear will take over them. I steady my resolve. If I stay lying here like this, I'll feel as though I'll just keep thinking such meaningless thoughts. I should go have a look outside. I force myself up off the floor. Okay, go look for Gentoka. Obviously. Since we're doing his route. He's not here either. As I'm going here and there searching for Gentoka, I notice that the curtain of night has already fallen. Where is he? I can hear the voices of the villagers where I am. I see that just walking around listening to the stream flowing seems to help alleviate my anxiety. As I continue walking around, I eventually find Gentoka, who is standing in the dimness. Ah, it's been a while! Honey! Okay, that sounds so cringy. I'm so sorry. Gentoka. After he recognizes who it is, it's supposed to be a gentle, right? A gentle smile appears on his face.
こんなところでどうした?
Looking for you! Well, for some reason, I can't bring myself to say I was looking for him. Oh, she got shy! That's so cute! Trying to calm my nerves by taking a walk.
戦の前だ。落ち着かないのも無理はないな。
His voice. I cannot with his voice.
私も似たようなものだ。気風宮に大勢の人の気があふれているのが、やはり合わなくてな。抜け出してしまった。
Ah, I see. It sure is quiet here. It's hard to imagine that there's to be a war here tomorrow.
この土地の者は皆、剣のために死ぬ覚悟があるのだな。
Obviously. I think I'm going to end it after their conversation. So we're going to see our big battle in the next video whenever I'm making them. But I'm trying to, doing this fast, quickly.
すでにうつろの脅威については語られたというのに、誰一人逃げ出そうとしない。
It's because we were taught that to die for the sword is an honor.
誉れであったとしても死は恐ろしいものであるはずだ。皆恐ろしいのを我慢してここにとどまっている。
This saying I have to read loudly from the beginning because I use noise suppression filters on OBS, so if my voice is too small, then it cannot catch my voice, and it will ended up being like, it will sound weird in the video.
哀れなことだと私は思うがな。
So I literally have to be like, I literally screaming. I guess that's a way of looking at things too.
シキ、お前は私を救ってくれた。あの夜、お前と出会っていなければ、私はすでにうつしようにはいなかったはずだ。他の人間のことはよくわからない。どうでもいいとさえ思っているかもしれない。けれど、お前は違う。お前のそばに立っていられる今に感謝している。だから、私もお前を救うためにできるだけのことをしたい。
Oh, he's so sweet. All of the guys in this game is just so.
お前を剣の封印という呪いから解放するにはどうしたらいい？
Yes, free her from that cursed sword. Reflexively, I look up at his face. He's looking on me with a gentle gaze. I open my mouth to speak, and I want to ask him if he'll help me. However, I'm unable to say anything. Oh no! I'm happy with the way things are. No, you don't. Don't lie to yourself. Even though I know I'm lying, I continue. It may be called a curse to protect the sword, but it is a curse I'm willing to bear. Gentoka remains silent, and the only sound in the air is the murmur of the stream.
それがお前の望みなら、私は何も言いはしない。だが、忘れないでほしい。お前が救いを求めるとき、お前のそばには常に差し伸べられる手があるということ。
His smile! Oh my gosh! Look at him! So precious! I want to kiss him! We exchange glances. His eye catches the light of the moon. It looks brilliant. Unable to say anything, I stand there silently. But I feel really happy. Ah! His concern for me causes a nice, warm feeling to spread throughout my body. Thank you, Gentoka. All I'm able to say is that one overuses phrase, but it expresses the whole of my gratitude. Okay, so we're going to put a stop to the video here because I don't want to make this too long. So yeah, we already make preparation for the battlefield, and Shiki even, make a plan ahead if something were to happen to her. And we also raise an affection with Gentoka. So yeah, I think we did a lot in this episode. So thank you very much for watching this. I really appreciate all of you for watching my videos, even though sometimes I'm blabbering some nonsense and you guys barely can understand what I'm talking about, but I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching my videos. See you on the next video. Bye.